Hi everyone, James Barnard here, Associate VP with BWF. We just wrapped up the second of our two-part Next Gen Annual Giving panel discussions. So Justin and I wanted to recap real quick on some of our key takeaways.
Hey everybody, Justin Ware, co-founder and chief consulting officer at First Name. And I think the most significant takeaway for me was how of the 8 panelists, of all of the people who were attending, we're ready to change status quo. We're having those conversations, ideas that were really nascent ideas 2 years ago. The idea of a student engagement team, of not doing phone, very, very few people were having those conversations. And now it seems almost everyone is. So for me, it's really exciting that we're at this tipping point and we're ready to do things better and in a more donor-centric way going forward.
Yeah, absolutely. Because people give to people, right? I think every one of our panelists is really trying to pursue the same thing, and they're going about it slightly differently, but we're all trying to get to this idea of personalized engagement at scale. We're trying to get this student engagement teams. We're trying to get people on the phones with each other. We're trying to get people featured in our campaigns, but it's all about this idea of personal engagement at scale.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of how you do that and how you build a culture of philanthropy is you talk to people on an individual level and you really pay attention to what matters to them. I think Jeff from Penn State today talked about how, we just want people to give to Penn State or through Penn State, but we want to help them find their passion. Others in the first panel discussion on the third and today also talked about just the culture of philanthropy and how important it is. I know Kelly mentioned that today and got a lot of response from people in the chat, how we need to really focus on engagement and the donor experience. And just because they graduated from the business school doesn't mean they need to be on the business school list. They might have other passions. And we have ways of discovering that, tracking social media activity, looking at past giving, talking to donors about what matters to them outside of the institution to discover their philanthropic passions. That's really important. And it's good to hear that conversation taking place.
Yeah, another thing I really appreciated, I think it was Adam today mentioned, putting students in front of your alumni and in front of your donors has never been a bad idea. And they still really believe that that is something we want to accomplish today. So whether you're doing a phone 2.0, some sort of evolution of your phone program, or if you're really kind of pulling the plug and going full on student engagement team, this idea that you put students who are an incredible asset in front of your donors and connect them together, that's still a good idea today.
Absolutely. And that's what student engagement team is. It's really the concept of the phone, but instead of a phone, you're using video to engage donors. I think the last thing, it was kind of fun was talking about 4 giving days. And, I think that caused a lot of, heartbeat differentials in the crowd. But really the idea is a campaign that is a giving day. It's multi-channel, it's high energy. It brings the entire campus community together. That's what we're always going for. We're always going for multi-channel. We're always going for opportunities for donors to see themselves in just about any, any fund across campus. So it doesn't have to be as robust and at the same scale as a giving day, but I like the idea of people looking at, all of your campaigns throughout the year through that giving day lens, being more multi-channel, being more collaborative across campus. I think we have a lot to benefit from viewing the way we do annual giving in that sense.
Well, we would love to hear from you. You can reach me by email at jbarnard@bwf.com or find me on LinkedIn. I'm looking forward to connecting and chatting more about your ideas for Next Gen Annual Giving. And Justin?
I am Justin at firstname.co, also pretty available on LinkedIn as well. Absolutely. We want to keep this conversation going. We can't wait for the next round. We can't thank our panelists enough, all 8 of them from the November 3rd and November 10th webinars. They really made this thing tick, so we appreciate that. And everyone who joined, everyone who attended. I mean, the numbers were incredible. It was really fun to watch that lively chatter online. So thank you for joining. Thank you for attending. And we hope to stay in touch.
And we'll be back soon with more sessions, hopefully. So we'll talk to you soon.
See you in the new year, everybody. Take care.